Okay,
That's what the Quran
fine.
says.
Is a prophecy a sign?
Give me a second.
Okay, fine.
Yo. It's already recorded. All right, brother. Let's go. We can start
Fine.
somewhere else or whatever. Whatever you want to do.
What was your issue? So you said the prophet came with no signs.
That's irrelevant. I don't even want to go back to that point. I read the verse to show him that the verse says he was sent with no signs. Muslims tell me all the time he wasn't sent with any signs. Your signs via Muhammad, aka miracles, come outside of the Quran, where they place miracles upon him outside of the Quran in your hadith and in your tafsirs.
No.
They say he did certain things.
For example, Surah Qamar, which, yes, the tafsir, it explains it, but we have something called isnad, a direct chain of narration to a sign. For example, the Surah Qamar, the chapter of the moon, this is the splitting of the moon, quote unquote, where we have isnad from the hadith, and we have reports.
Source saying that Muhammad split the moon. But if you read it in context, it's an end time sign. It's not Muhammad doing anything.
No, because for example, the signs of Jesus in the Quran, it mentioned bi'idhni, by the will of God. So it's not Muhammad independently, but through God, right?
No, the verse doesn't say Muhammad split the moon at all.
No, because when we go to the verse, for example, and I'll bring you to Surah Qamar.
Nowhere in the verse does it say Muhammad split the moon.
Wait.
As a matter of fact, when you get down to verse 8, it says, this will be a rough time for them. Meaning that it's talking about an end time sign. Where they look up and the moon is split.
Yeah.
You go outside of the Quran, then that's
for example,
when
you mentioned, did you mention the word sign, yes? وَإِن يَرَوْا آيَةً, it mentions ayah is a sign, yes? You agree?
We're talking about miracles.
Yeah, no, we're talking about signs. Did you not use the word sign in the beginning of the debate?
He used that.
Did you not use the word? Did you?
Miracles.
You said you don't want to use that. Did
Miracles.
you not? Now I'm
The
speaking to
context
you.
of the
Did
verse
you use
is
signs?
miracles.
No. The context of the verse is ayah, signs. If you go, there's complete ijma', complete consensus. The word ayah means signs.
Well, then you'd have a problem with the verse then, because they said,
No,
why
I wouldn't.
wasn't he sent with signs?
Ayah.
And what does he say?
No.
Signs are only
For
with
example,
Allah.
the
So what is he
mushrikeen,
referring to?
the mushrikeen demanded Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is to do a miracle or a sign, ayah, right? But he said signs are with Allah. Bi'idhn is by the will of Allah.
So
yes.
what do you mean by do a sign?
Yeah. For example, if
Are you
they were
referring
to
to a miracle?
Yeah. But ayah
So you
means
agree with
sign.
me?
A sign of prophethood is a miracle. You agree?
Brother.
Or a prophecy.
Brother, if you use the word sign.
Okay, so
and
Muhammad's
you
going to
use it-
pull
you're
out a
using
stop
it in-
sign.
No.
We're talking in context.
We're talking in
is
context
a
of
sign
miracles, right?
in a sign
Muhammad
according
sent
to
with
prophet.
miracles?
A sign according to
Did Muhammad
prophethood.
perform any miracles?
A sign. Wait, I'm asking a
Because
question.
he's talking about
Yeah.
He said every
We're talking about prophethood,
ayah
are we
is
not?
sign.
We're talking
We're
about
talking
signs
when a
in
prophet.
context with miracles.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
I was
asking
talking
a
to him
question.
about.
Let's hear my question. In context, a sign refers, when it comes to a prophet, refers to a miracle or a prophecy, yes?
In
a
context with
sign
the verse,
of prophet.
what signs are they talking about?
I'm asking a question. We'll get to that.
In context
We're setting
of
a
the verse,
base.
what signs are they saying Muhammad was
We're not
sent
talking about a verse right now. I'm talking generally.
with? Yeah, well then
a
you're
sign,
taking the conversation
a
somewhere
sign,
else, because that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm understanding a baseline between me and you.
That's irrelevant.
When we refer to sign can be multiple things. It can be a stop sign.
So what
or
sign is it talking
Exactly.
about in the
I'm
verse?
saying
In
when-
2950, when they're saying he wasn't sent with signs, why wasn't he sent with
Okay.
signs? What are they referring
If
to?
we go to any scholar of that verse, and I'll bring it up for you, inshallah. I was reading Ibn Kathir a second ago. Okay, in Surah Ankabut, they said, if only signs had been sent down to him from his Lord. O Prophet, signs are only from Allah. Yes, say, signs are only from Allah. I am only sent with a clear warning.
Okay, so
Now
in
what-
context with that verse, what are they referring to when they say,
Okay,
why
inshallah.
wasn't he sent with signs?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to the idolaters where they demanded a sign from the
What
Prophet.
kind of sign?
This is saying, it's not saying a specific sign, they demanded a sign.
not saying a specific sign.
It's referring
So
to
they're
prophethood.
asking, why
A
wasn't
miracle
he
or a
sent-
prophecy.
Thank you. A miracle.
Or a prophecy.
No, they weren't asking.
And
for,
what is the context and the time
Listen.
frame of the verse?
Listen, bro. They're asking for miracles. Why wasn't he sent down with signs?
Why?
In your
No,
response
it's
to
not
me,
saying.
you tried to go to the splitting of the moon, meaning that you
This.
understood what I
Do
was
you believe?
talking about
Wait,
at
no,
first.
no.
But now
Do you
you're
believe in
switching it.
progressive revelation? Do you believe that the Quran was
Yeah, things can be
progressively
revealed over
revealed?
time, absolutely.
Okay, fine. And do you believe that according to our paradigm, the Quran was progressively revealed?
Absolutely, over time, over a span
Okay,
of like
fine.
23 years.
So at the start of his prophethood, if we were to say he didn't do a miracle, quote unquote, according to your paradigm, the first day he became a prophet, would that mean, and the Quran is to say that he didn't come with a miracle, and the time span of that verse, he didn't do a miracle, yes?
Show me
That's
in the
not an
Quran
issue.
where he performed a miracle.
Okay, as I mentioned, the Qamar, the moon, the surah of Qamar, it mentions it's an ayah, a sign.
Show me in the Quran where he split the moon.
The Quran is not our only source, you do realize.
Exactly.
The Quran, the Sunnah, and the Ijma' of the Salaf al-Salih, the first three generations.
Okay, so
So
what's-
you
so
are-
what
wait,
comes
wait.
First? What
You're
comes
trying-
first, the Quran
We
or
hold
outside
them.
sources?
We hold them both as a proof. The Quran and the Sunnah are both one of each other.
I understand that.
As it says in the Quran, if you are to differ among yourselves, to go back to the prophets. What is the prophet? His narrations.
I understand that.
Fine.
The problem that you have is
That's
what
not
I'm
a
saying.
problem.
Yeah, the problem that you have
For
is what I'm
example,
saying.
okay.
If you have a verse in your Quran
Is the
and you
book
go
of
outside
Mark?
the Quran,
Is the book of Luke outside the book of Mark?
why are we talking about the
No,
book
it's
of
an
Mark?
example. Is the book of Luke outside the book of Mark?
Why are we talking about the book of Mark?
We're talking about. We're holding it to
Can
the
you
same
stay
standard.
On, can you stay on topic?
Yeah, we are on topic. It's
Okay,
very on topic.
So
is the book
when
of
you
Mark
go-
outside
when
the
you-
book of
listen,
Luke?
Listen, bro. If your Quran,
Asking, can he understand the Gospels
Yeah.
without the Old Testament?
Yeah,
I'm waiting for you guys to be able to stay on topic.
it is on
confused.
topic. It's regarding,
confused.
because you said we need outside sources, but no, the Quran and Sunnah go one with each other. The same way the book of Mark
Not if it
goes with the
contradicts,
book of
right?
Luke
Wait,
in the Bible.
Wait, but if the Hadith contradicts what's being said
Yeah,
in the Quran,
that's why we
the
have-
Hadith is thrown out, right?
Yeah, that's why we have something called Hadith, the
Right.
sciences, which have isnad.
Right.
So,
Okay.
let's say,
so if the Hadith
can you
goes
show me?
against what your Quran says, right? Then that means the
Yeah.
Hadith is out.
Can you
Correct?
show me a sahih, authentic hadith contradicting the Quran?
Brother, are you trying to say Muhammad?
Answer
are
it.
you- I'm about to.
We're
I'm
talking.
about to.
We're
I'm
talking
about
about.
to.
We're
If you
talking
guys
about.
can be
You're
relaxed
bringing
for 2
hadith.
seconds, notice how he doesn't want an answer. He
I
hasn't
do.
let me respond this whole time.
Go on.
He just keeps going on and on and on.
Yeah,
'cause
I
he's
asked him
scared
a question.
about what I'm about to say.
answer it?
Go on.
Is the hadith, right, that you're referring to about Muhammad splitting the moon sahih?
Yes.
Thank you. That's my proof.
It doesn't contradict the Quran.
It does, because your
Does the
Quran,
Quran-
doesn't say he split the moon. It's an
Okay.
end time prophecy.
Perfect.
Read
No,
it
it's
from
an
1
end
through
time.
8. Read it
No,
from
no,
1
no,
through
no.
8.
Let's.
Read it
let's-
from 1 through 8.
Where does the Quran say he does
If you're
not?
not scared, read it from
Okay.
1 through 8. Guarantee you it's going to be an end time
اقتربت
prophecy.
الساعة وانشق القمر.
Yeah, read it from 1 through 8.
Yeah.
Read it from 1 through 8. Somebody bring the
Yeah.
Quran up. Read it in context from 1 through 8.
Yeah. What is the context? The context is given in the tafsir.
It's an,
Yeah.
Huh?
The context is given in the tafsir.
Why are you
Yeah, for
running
example.
from reading your own Quran?
Yeah.
Read it from 1 through 8.
Wait, I'll read it. اقربت الساعة وانشق القمر. The hour of the splitting of the moon is drawn near.
Oh, the
What's it?
hour has drawn near.
No.
I wonder what the
Wait.
hour is.
اقربت
It starts off as an end time prophecy.
Can I finish? اقربت الساعة وانشق القمر. In Arabic grammar, the hour of the splitting of
Would
the
you
moon.
like to read it from 1
I'm
through 8?
reading it. I have this memorized.
Okay,
اقربت
so read it
الساعة.
in English
I am.
from 1
I'm giving it
down
to you,
to 8.
and you can correct me. اقربت الساعة وانشق القمر. When the hour of the moon being drawn near. It's not referring to the hour يوم القيامة, right? It's referring to the hour. Go ahead, bring it up.
If you want to add to your
I'm not
Quran,
adding.
brother, that's fine. Read
Okay.
it all the way from 1 down to 8.
Sam,
Why have
you
you
speak
not done
Arabic. In the grammar of the sentence, اقربت الساعة وانشق القمر. It's referring the hour of the splitting of the moon is drawn near.
One more thing is referring the word is in the past.
Yes.
It's not in the future.
I'm wondering why he hasn't read from 1
Yeah.
through 8 yet.
I am.
Something happened
What
in the
what
past.
is اقربت
You
الساعة
read verse
first ayah.
1. You recited verse 1 and you
اقربت
haven't read
الساعة
anything else.
وانشق القمر وإن يروا آية
Read it
يعرضوا.
all the
Okay, go
way
ahead.
and stop speaking
Okay,
Arabic.
fine.
Read it in English.
The Quran is revealed in Arabic.
I understand
and
that,
I
but
will
I
do
don't
it in
speak
Arabic.
Arabic.
And I'm
So
translating,
read it
am I
from
not?
1 to
Am I
8.
not translating after the ayah? We're
Yeah.
taking it verse
Read
by
it
verse.
all the way down.
Yet whenever they see a sign, they stay away saying it is in هذا سحر مبين. It's just
going.
magic. They rejected the truth and followed their own desires. Every matter will be settled.
Keep going.
Yes. Even though the stories of the destroyed nations, referring to that have come already to them are sufficient deterrent.
Okay.
Meaning saying they did not need a sign.
Brother, we don't need you
Yeah,
to
yeah,
explain
we do.
every verse. Keep
Fine.
going down.
We do.
No,
clearly.
because the killer is coming. Keep going.
Yeah. So turn
You're
away.
here.
So turn away from them, O Prophet, and wait for the day when the caller will summon them for something horrifying. With downcast eyes, they will come forth from the graves as if they were swarming locusts, rushing.
No, keep going. No,
Wait.
keep going.
The disbelievers will cry. This is a hard
Wait a
hard
minute.
day.
So what word are we hearing? They will. The disbelievers will.
Yeah.
This will happen. Keep
Yeah,
going.
fine.
Keep going.
That was 8.
Keep going. Okay, go down to 9.
You said go to 8.
Go down to 9.
Okay, fine. Before them, and this is a completely different context, before them, the people of Noah denied the truth and rejected our statement, calling him insane.
Okay.
And this would disprove you,
And
because did
and-
Noah
hold on,
not come with signs?
Wait, and keep going.
Yeah. So he cried out to his Lord, I am helpless, so help me, referring to Noah. We
Okay.
keep on going, it's a completely
All
different
right.
context.
So, with what we just read,
yeah.
did you not hear how it's talking in a future tense?
No. It's not. In the
They
Arabic,
will-
it's talking in a past
my
tense.
gosh. Oh my.
Are you a mug?
Do you know what future tense is?
Okay, do you know what Arabic is?
Of
If
course
you
I know
ask
what Arabic
any
is.
singular Arabic speaker, اقربت الساعة وانشق القمر وإن يروا آية يعرضوا ويقولوا سحر مبين. This is past, then present, then future.
Can you tell me the word in shakka in the past and in the future?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
The word shaqqa,
If you
like
don't know,
to
you should
split.
not discuss. If you now tell
Yeah.
us, enlighten us.
Because the word used اقربت الساعة وانشق القمر.
Is the past.
It's clear. Then it goes to present. وَإِن يَرَوْا آيَةً يُعْرِضُوا وَيَقُولُوا سِحْرٌ مُبِينٌ. Then it goes to past. Yeah.
Was split.
Yes, the moon was split.
Yes. Just give him evidence.
Yeah, no, if he reads the English translation, it says was.
I know.
Got no service. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Read the first.
Watch this, guys. The hour has drawn near, and the moon was
Was.
split.
Was. Is that future or past?
Do you know
Are you,
Do you
what?
know?
a end time prophecy is?
No.
No English?
Do you know
Oh my
English?
gosh, all right.
You don't know
I'm gonna need
English
to be
and you don't know
quiet and Allow
Arabic.
me to read the.
Are you
full-
interpreting our religion
All
for
right, Be
us?
quiet, because I let you read.
Go ahead.
Look, the hour has drawn near, and the moon was split.
Yes.
Yes.
Was.
Whenever they see a sign,
Yeah.
they turn away.
Yes.
Saying same old magic.
Fine.
They reject the truth and follow their own
According
desires.
to this, was the moon
Even-
split in the
hold
past?
on. Hold on. Look, and every matter will be settled, even though the stories of destroyed nations that they have already come to them are sufficient deterrent.
You're still not
The
sticking on the moon.
Quran
I
is
know.
found in wisdom. Hold
He's
on.
trying to say the
But
past,
warnings are of. You're not even listening, bro.
Yeah, no, but
You're
yeah,
not even
yeah.
listening. You're not even listening.
Now you know English.
You're not even listening. So turn away from them, O prophet, and wait for that day when the caller will summon them for something horrifying. With eyes downcast, they will come
Now,
forth
let's-
from the graves as if they were swarming locusts,
Please, sit back.
rushing towards the caller. The
Yeah.
disbelievers will cry, "This
Can I answer?
is a difficult day."
If you give me
Is
1
that
minute to
not
answer, I'll
something that's
answer.
happening in the future?
I'll answer you. If you want, I'll
Is
answer
that
you.
not something that's happening in the future?
Give me 1 minute and I'll answer you.
Disbelievers will cry.
Give me 1 minute and I'll answer you.
Hold on.
Give me 1 minute and I'll answer
Hold
you.
on.
I will.
If I say the disbelievers disbelievers will cry. This is a difficult day.
Wait.
What am I referring to? Something in the
Can-
future, right?
Can you give me 60 seconds
Can
to
you
respond?
answer that question?
Yeah, I will, during my response.
Answer this question.
Fine.
If I say the
I will
disbelievers
give
will
you-
cry, this is a difficult day, right?
Yeah, fine.
After explaining
I will
something
need to
that-
explain it. Can I have
But
60
answer the
seconds?
question.
I will. It
Am I
will be
talking about
explained.
something in the future?
I will give you the explanation.
Am I
fine.
referring to something in the future?
Firstly, God is not bound by time. We agree. Yes. Firstly, so God says, "Iqrabat as-sa'atu wan-" Wait, brother. The hour has drawn near and the moon was split. Yeah, right? It's talking about past tense. Yeah. "Iqrabat as-sa'atu wan-shaqqa al-qamar." Past tense. The moon was split. وَإِن يَرَوْا آيَةً يُعْرِضُوا وَيَقُولُوا سِحْرٌ مُبِينٌ. And the people turned away. This is referring because God is past time, above time. So God is saying the moon was split. The people saw. وَإِن يَرَوْا آيَةً يُعْرِضُوا وَيَقُولُوا سِحْرٌ مُبِينٌ. The people said, indeed, this is just magic. And you will see from Sahih narrations of this specific time where the pagans of Mecca and Medina, they rejected it, saying it was magic. So it's referring, when it says was split, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is not bound by time in the sense that we do. Certain things where it mentions in Surah Humazah in past tense, where it mentions in certain surahs in past tense, certain prophecies in past tense, or certain things that happen presently but in past tense, because God is not bound by time.
Okay.
So,
Hey, bro, come on. You're
Simply
doing too much.
put-
You're doing too much. Bro.
I'm not doing
You gotta
too
let her. You gotta let me respond.
yeah, simply
Because you're
put,
saying the same thing.
no,
You're initially
simply
giving me the
put,
argument.
God is speaking
You're giving
in
me.
past
You're
tense.
initially giving me the argument, bro.
I'm not.
Because what I said initially, what we talked about was if the hadith contradicts the Quran,
It doesn't.
then the hadith goes out the way.
Because
you're
God-
trying to make your hadith fit in line
Okay,
with your Quran
no.
when this is supposed
Do
to
you believe
be an end time prophecy.
if one person writes in
and
third
it doesn't say
person, wait,
Muhammad did anything.
if X writes in third person and Y writes in first person, do they contradict?
Brother, answer the question that I said
No,
earlier,
answer that.
because you avoided
Because
it.
the Quran is written. The Quran is
verse
written
that
in
I
this.
read when it says the disbelievers will cry, this is a difficult day. Is
Yeah.
that not future tense?
No, because Wait. Wait.
I will go home.
Oh my God.
I'm saying no to the question.
This is a difficult day. That's not a future.
They will cry in
That's
the
not a
past.
future tense day.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm saying no to your question.
All right.
Let me finish. I said no.
Let me read Ibn Kathir for you really quick.
Go ahead.
Allah informs about the approach of the last hour and the imminent end and demise of the world. Is that not?
That's
is
not
that not an
referring-
end
that's
time?
not referring to the moon.
This is a direct tafsir of
It's
the verse.
abridged. It's abridged.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
Do they not have an understanding that this is an end time prophecy?
No.
Life, hold on, look. If this happened in the past, hold on, life. If it happened in the past, who saw it? Who recorded it? And then where were the floods as a result of the flooding? Exactly. It's yet to come.
God uses. I'm not lying. God uses. God.
So you know,
I'm not discussing.
No, you're
Oh, didn't you? Yeah, wait. Did you not before grab me
I never grabbed
in a group? You grabbed me and moved me. Did
No,
you not?
I just said, okay. So do you
Next
remember-
time, don't grab and assault people.
Did I do that today?
Yeah, you did. There's
I
a
do
video of
today?
you grab. No,
Today?
before. I'm not engaging with you because last time you grabbed me and you tried to move.
Well,
me.
unfortunately, my apologies for that.
No, finish.
No. With who?
It seems like the Muslim that he has been resultant to
conversation. Make your point.
Yeah.
Well,
Move over here. I don't want to do it in front of him.
Okay, fantastic.
Regarding
So
the
you
situation,
respond-
he used Arabic grammar. When we look at the story of Moses, when we look at the story of Noah, when we look at any of the previous prophets, the grammar used in Surah Qamar and the stories of Noah, Moses, whoever it be, it's the same. اقربت الساعة وانشق القمر. God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's saying that the hour has drawn near and the moon was split because Allah is not bound by time.
That was good. Good conversation,
Yeah.
my brother.
Allah is not bound by time. And the people, they said, it's just magic. So it's referring to the people of that time, but Allah is not bound by time. So the grammar used is different. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum.